As now Johnson breaks a tackle for the Bullheads. He hits the...
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Here we are with the All-Pro Football 2K franchise here on the Buck Sports channel, and here with the Boston Cavalry, we're gonna face the Miami Bullheads. Now they're having a surprising season this year. They've jumped up 10 spots up to number 12, and their offense is pretty good, but their defense has been awesome compared to the rest of the league. Their star player is linebacker Ross Jones, who is leading the league in tackles and leading the league for middle linebacker sacks. He also has a lot of pressures on that record, and he's been absolutely amazing and possibly a defensive player of the year at the end of the year. Boston's offense has been on fire, and let's see how this game goes. Originally this was going to be a doubleheader, but let's see how the game will go here with Jackson Thomas thrown to the left side of Bryson Rice, the tight end, getting to second and inches. Rice is known to be a good tight end in this league, but his hands sometimes fail him, but right there he catches it in traffic. Now second down and inches, Thomas under center. He's been having an okay season. He's thrown some really bad interceptions as of late, but Thomas sits in the pocket. Nope, he's scrambling himself, taking it down the left side, and right there Ross Jones comes up from behind, tackling Thomas down. Jackson's now under center again, giving it to Darren Morris, who's been doing pretty good, but Reed Weathers has been getting a lot more carries out of that fullback position, since when he's out there, I think he's the first choice. Now Thomas again sits in the pocket. He throws a dime to the right side to Tanner Beckham III. Donnie L.R. Johnson was right there to make a play, but he didn't get there in time. Now again, Morris with the handoff, and he gets taken down. Now the Cavalry have had an up and down season because of injuries, but now they're in the driver's seat as one of the best teams in the league. Thomas, though, needs to keep those turnovers down. Now Thomas again trying to back up. He finally finds Bryant open, and he drops the pass. Bryant is not known to be a good receiver at tight end, but he is a good blocker. Third down and 12 now. They're motioning over Tanner Beckham III to the left side, and they quick snap it. Thomas now trying to throw off his back foot. Perfect pass to Beckham. Wow, what a play by Beckham III there in traffic, as Jackson Thomas just throws a laser beam off his back foot. Now Morris tries to break a tackle, and he's taken down for a loss of yards. Now Sean White is in the game. He's one of the fastest players in the league. He gets perfect blocking to the left side. He showboats, touchdown. Boston with the first points of the game. Like I said, this week was supposed to be a doubleheader, but the schedule got changed. Hopefully this game will make up for there only being one game this week, as the star Isaac Taylor Johnson gets the handoff. He was one of the first picks in this past draft, and man, is he really looking to be good. Now, he had a couple bad games in the beginning of the season, but he's really hard to tackle as he gets the first. That big 6'3" frame is very hard to even take down, let alone tackle. First down and 10 now. McDowell under center. He's still very young, but he's starting to finally gain some weight as he throws a perfect pass to Myron Gates down the field. And again, they have the two-back system going. McDowell is really starting to grow into this system, having the best season of his career. Now McDowell drops back, throws it quickly to the right side. The former Boston Cavalry wide receiver, Addison Hanson, who went to Miami. And now again, Taylor gets the handoff. He spins and gets taken down. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. What can McDowell do here with still 6 yards to go? He backs up. He surveys and gets hit from behind by Ahmad Rice. He's leading the whole league in pressures, and now they're set to kick a field goal, and it's barely through the uprights. Is now Miami has 3 points. And now real quick, the FFL free agency update here. We're over halfway through the season, and we have a lot of people coming out in free agency this year. Now 2 tags have already been announced. The Lightning are going to tag Drew Lowry because he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's actually going to be a top 3 next year or top 5. And the Demons are going to be tagging Bryson Favors. Now, Favors is kind of pissed about this because he has made it known that he doesn't want to be with DC anymore. So, it's been announced that he's getting tagged, but since the Demons are going to lose a first-round pick, they're going to want a lot of picks this offseason with at least a couple players, and there's a few teams rumored to want Bryson Favors next season. 1st down and 10 for Boston now. Jackson Thomas in the empty. He gets a direct snap. He tries to break a tackle, but he gets taken down for a gain of 5. Thomas is one of the most athletic quarterbacks to ever come into this league. And now Darren Morris gets the handoff and gets taken down as well. Thomas, though, he does have the arm talent that J.C. Riley never had with the Dragons, and it really does show. Now Thomas sits in the pocket. Now he's scrambling. He throws on the run. It's just missed, and they're going to be forced to punt. It's Bullhead's ball. Now McDowell gets them to a 2nd and 5, and now they give it to Isaac Taylor Johnson. He gets the blocking he needs. He gets hit hard by Chris Judy, but still it's a 1st down. Now Buffin's in. He does it wrong, but there's a fumble, and Ahmad Rice picks it up. He gets down to near the sideline to the 20, the 10, the 5. He showboats. Touchdown, Ahmad Rice. Ever since he got back from his foot injury, he's been on fire. Now Bear Calhoun ripped that ball out of Taylor's hands, and now Isaac Taylor Johnson is back on the field here after that horrible fumble that he got last drive. And now McDowell sits in the pocket. He throws to the left side to Gates, and he gets out of bounds by accident. Right there was some pressure. Now McDowell throws it to the right side to Hanson again, and Ralph White makes the tackle. Ralph White is still leading the league with pass deflections. By a lot, actually. I believe he has more than double the next person. And now again, Taylor Johnson gets the handoff, and Isaac can't go anywhere with the tackle by, again, Ralph White. He's going to be an elite CB next year because he's really showing his talent this year. 1st down and 10 for McDowell and company. Warren McDowell steps back. He throws it deep, and it's caught by Hanson. Garrett Jensen came in and hit his former teammate. But it doesn't matter. It's still a 1st as now Johnson gets the handoff. And Chris Judy comes out of nowhere and makes the tackle. Now Judy is a good tackler. He is very strong. Can hit really hard. Johnson gets the handoff again and gets tackled down by Bear Calhoun and company. This defense can fail from time to time, but they're being pretty solid here. 2nd down and 10. McDowell now sits in the pocket, quickly throws it to the left side to Calvin Ware. He's a past Boston Cavalry member as well. He's really shown up in Miami in the warmer weather. Now 3rd down and 2, they give it to Johnson again. He outruns some defenders, and Jensen hits him low and makes him flip over, but still Johnson gets the 1st down. He's a massive back here. Now McDowell throws it deep, and it's almost intercepted by Ralph White. I don't know why quarterbacks keep trying to go after White, but it doesn't matter. It's now 2nd down and 10. They give it to Johnson yet again. He breaks through Jensen's tackle. He breaks to another. He stumbles into the end zone. Touchdown. Miami is only going to be down by 4 points. Let's watch it again. And after this, we're going to be going into halftime. But look at this play. I mean, Jensen just could not get his hands on him. And then another big broken tackle. Let's go to the Patreon mid-roll, as I'll see you after. Welcome to the halftime show, and it's sponsored and supported by you guys, whether it's for free with likes and subscriptions and comments. Also, down below, you can find my Patreon. It is updated and has new levels and new systems here. And let's start with the first one, $1 a month. You can become a player for free. Becoming a player is free on, even on YouTube. It's not a thing. It's just if you are a supporter, you'll get a player just for fun. Supporter basically just keeps the lights on. It's nothing crazy. You're not gonna get any crazy content or more content or be a part of the actual Patreon. It's more of just like a kind of a donation tier, but your name will be in the video, as you will with the rest of these memberships. And this mostly supporter is just a nice change of pace. Not a lot of people do $1 anymore, and I just frankly don't care. $1 is just a nice thank you to me. Next, Fanatic is a very big tier. I think it'll be the most popular tier. It's only $3 a month, but it's jammed packed with a whole bunch of content. You get behind the scenes content. You obviously get a player. You get the name in the video, but you also get a live stream once a week, or at least a video, where you guys live can chat with me, and we'll discuss the future of the league and weekly updates and so on and so forth. You guys can be in the chat and interact with me. Also, with Fanatic, like I said, with the behind the scenes content, will be little things to update you guys on how far I am with the video and some other things as well. $10 a month will be the super fan tier. Here you get everything that the $3 and the $1 gets, except you also get to be able to call in to live streams. So I'll have it set up to where you don't just get to chat, but you can also go on and become have your face or just your voice on the live stream discussing with me about the league and about the storylines. And if you end up being an owner of a team, you can discuss what you possibly might do in the off season as well. $10 a month. Again, it's it doesn't have like a super big amount of content, but I think it's still a good price. And like I said, you get early content 24 hours early. Next are the two most expensive ones I don't really see anyone doing, but if you want to, go ahead. Mega Fan. You get a player like all the other ones. You get everything. You get the early content, the behind the scenes. You get the Patreon podcast. You also can become a part of the special Mega Fan monthly hangouts. That'll be with ballers and Mega Fans only. It's once a month. You can discuss with me about teams and your players and updates as well, and maybe just screw around and talk, even maybe play video games with me. And then lastly, Baller. You get everything I just mentioned. You also become a co-podcast host with me for a whole episode, or more if I like you. And you get a special $50 Baller Discord. You become a sponsor as well, so you're going to have your whole own overlay on my videos where you are a sponsor, and like I said, a special baller Discord where you guys can hang out together and or hang out with me and just discuss life with me and everything else. Other than that, basically everything will stay the same. You guys will be getting more content for free as well. Look, with those live streams going on VOD every week, you guys just get to participate with it live. Those live streams won't start until I at least have like 5 or 10 Patreons, or patrons I should say. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this isn't a needed thing. It's completely optional. Like I said, most content will stay free. Games will stay free. Being a coach or owner is free. And let's get back to the video. Now here we are, first down and 10 after halftime. Miami is only down by 4, and they have the ball. McDowell trying to run away from pressure. He breaks one sack, and he gets caught up, and finally gets taken down by 50. Cal Herbert. I mean, he's an amazing linebacker, but at the end, he does bring a lot more speed. But he does lack the strength that they need at that end position. As McDowell gets pressured, Chris Judy gets a great interception. As even though Judy's not known for his hands, McDowell underthrew that by a mile, and Judy was able to get the interception. Now, McDowell shouldn't be hated, especially because there's so much pressure right there coming up through the middle by Jeremy Calhoun. And now Weathers gets the handoff out of the fullback position. Weathers only 2 years ago led the league and almost broke the record of most rushing yards in a single season with 2,300 yards. And now again, Darren Morris gets the handoff and he gets the first. So it's crazy to have both of these backs. Now, I do know Darren Morris has been saying, is rumored to be said actually, that he loves being in Boston, especially last year and this year, but he wants more carries as Angel Lopez gets open against Eddie Cruz for the first time. Cruz was a pick in the draft, and he's a special talent at DB, but can he match up physically against Angel Lopez? Only time will tell. Now, will Morris get the handoff here? They give it to Weathers again. He's a short yardage specialist as he almost gets a touchdown. Now, Darren Morris, I know he has said multiple times that he's extremely happy here in Boston. I mean, and they're extremely happy to have him as Reed Weathers breaks a tackle. He finds his way through for the touchdown. But Morris is unhappy with the amount of carries he gets per game. But will it continue as now Johnson breaks a tackle for the Bullheads. He hits the sideline. Judy misses the tackle. He gets to the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. Isaac Taylor Johnson. Another big play for him. I mean, after this game, he's going to be a top 5 back. As it was looking, he may fall down a star tier, but I think he will continue to be a special back. I mean, especially with all that power he has, what an amazing talent. Now Jackson Thomas for Boston here, only up by 5, or 4 I should say, as he throws an interception to McIntyre. Oh no! The game has now turned around as Jackson Thomas throws a really stupid pick. I don't know why he throws across his body like that, but he needs to stop. As now Corey Mills wraps up a big tackle on Gates. Second down and 9 now for McDowell and the Bullheads. They're in a power formation. And now McDowell throws to the right side to Duckster. It's caught. But now it's third down and 6. McDowell's going to have to make a big play here. He backs up. He gets pressured by Rice. And he throws the ball out of bounds. I mean, he put a little too much gusto on that ball, but I'm not surprised. Now the ball's kicked. Now Miami's only down by 1. As McDowell had a wide open receiver, but Ahmad Rice was running at him so quickly, he just fired a missile and it did not connect. Now Reed Weathers gets the handoff, He gets a big gain here as now the Bullheads defense is finally opening up. They try to run another play. It's a holding penalty, but now Darren Morris gets a big handoff, 2nd and 20. Down the field, he jukes and gets taken down by Ross Jones. Look at that, Darren Morris. I mean, the more he gets the ball, the better he is, and especially out of these gun formations that Reed Weathers could not do. Now Morris gets another handoff. He tries to truck through lights out McEnroe, but it does not work out. One of the best hitting safeties in the league. 2nd down 4 now. Thomas sits in the pocket, throws it to Morris again, but Ross Jones with another big tackle. I mean, we've been seeing Ross Jones everywhere, especially in this second half. Now Darren Morris gets a big hit on him, but he falls forward for almost a first. They're going to go for it here. I'm not surprised. They give it to Reed Weathers, the short yardage specialist. He trucks through a defender and gets taken down for the first. 1st and goal now. Thomas steps back. No pressure. He gets it to Beckham, and they're going to call that a touchdown. Beckham barely got the ball in, and they're going to be up by 7 because they go for 2 and didn't get it. McDowell, starting the 4th quarter here, can they make a comeback? And he gives it to Johnson when he runs out of bounds. McDowell here, I mean, he's an underrated quarterback in this league. He does deserve better, as now Johnson fights through the defense and gets a good gain, about 3 or 4. He has 139 yards under his belt. We don't see a lot of big rushes against this defense this season. 3rd down and 8 now. McDowell under center. He backs up and he throws it quickly, and it's almost intercepted. Luckily, Vincent Lovelock saw it perfectly and knocked the ball down. 1st down and 10 now. They give it to Darren Morris, and that's the one thing about Morris you have to be careful about. Is the fact that he's not going to break the same amount of tackles as someone like Reed Weathers would. 2nd down and 12 now. Thomas throws a quick fade route to Beckham. I mean, he had that fired in, but it was out of bounds. Now Morris gets some good blocking, cuts it back in, and he gets hit hard by McEnroe, but it's going to be 4th and 3. They're going to be aggressive, and they're going to go for it. They give it to Reed Weathers, and Johnson gets blown up. Julian Johnson, who's he plays both D tackle and left tackle, and now a big play by Myron Gates down the right side on that screen. But yeah, Johnson got blown up, and then they blew up Reed Weathers in the backfield. Now 1st down and 10 for the Bullheads for that big screen play to Gates. McDowell throws it to Gates again, and he makes the catch but gets tackled down for only a gain of 1. Ahmad Rice read that perfectly. 2nd down and 9 now. Looks like Boston's been really aggressive here. McDowell throws on the run, and it's almost intercepted. They had that receiver double covered, and still Corey Mills couldn't get his hands on it. I mean, Mills and Ralph White have been making big plays as Ralph White gets absolutely mossed by Addison Hanson. I mean, we saw that a lot when he was with Boston, but look at that play right there as Hanson just outright snatches the ball, and now it's a tie game, 27-27. Jackson Thomas throws it up, and it's almost intercepted. Wow, what a play. Donnie L.R. Johnson right there with a dropped interception. Now Reed Weathers gets the handoff as Ross Jones was able to drag him down. 3rd and 3 tie game as Reed Weathers gets the handoff to the left side and gets a good gain, 1st down. I think Boston's just trying to run this clock out as they give it to Reed Weathers again. He breaks 1 tackle, but right there he gets leveled by Ross Jones. Jones is one of the fastest linebackers in the league. He's up there with Ahmad Rice, but he has the zone coverage ability that Rice will never have, as Xavier Gonzalez gets a big catch over the middle of the field. I mean, he burns Donnie L.R. Johnson right there, and he gets all the way to almost the end zone. They're on the goal line now. They give it to Reed Weathers. He fights through. He hurdles a tackler for the touchdown. Right there. Now they're going to be up by 7 as Boston's back in the control of this game. What a play by Reed Weathers, and I think that's why they value him maybe a little bit more than Darren Morris, because Morris really doesn't show that ability. Now McDowell throws it deep, and it's almost intercepted. Ralph White was smothering Hansen. I think he's pissed after letting that big touchdown. And now 2nd down and 10. Hansen absolutely blows by Ralph White on that post route, but he drops the ball due to Chris Judy being right there, and no one wants to be hit by Chris Judy. And again, oh my god, Kettrick Buffin from the Discord just played that ball perfectly. They knew they were going to Hansen, and he knocks the ball down. 4th down and 10. McDowell throws it out of the backfield to Isaac Taylor Johnson. He gets backed up in the backfield, and it doesn't matter. Now we're going to fast forward. 2nd down and 4 now. 1:53 to go. They give it to Reed Weathers. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another by Fajaro. He stunts on the guy, and that's a touchdown. Oh my goodness, and that's going to end the game. Miami's can't make it. And I want you guys to tune in for the weekly news in the Discord. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.